I'm releasing this episode late. It's becoming increasingly more difficult to stay on a release schedule and keep my psyche from imploding with all that is happening right now. We nearly entered a war in Iran. We are being controlled by an authoritarian regime that no longer even resembles a democratic republic. And as I speak this, Congress is in process of voting on a budget bill that will strip millions of Americans of their health care, ultra fund ICE to continue further kidnappings and shipping of U.S. citizens to foreign concentration camps, and will further steal hundreds of millions of dollars from Americans while funding dark plans for world domination by a party puppeted by Russian aims and domestic broligarchs. It has never been more important that we stand against the administration of this country to ensure our survival. The entirety of the governing body of this country has been overtaken by fascist aims seeking only manipulation, degradation, and complete control. We must stand and fight before we all end up losing every right we have, being carted off to a foreign nation for looking at someone funny, or quite literally ending up dead. Moving to the nature of this podcast, I've been developing so much with this program and have built it from nothing to a top charting podcast that has welcomed some of the biggest names in the business. Lately, though, and for the past year or so, it has become nigh impossible to book guests because of the state of my finances and the unfiltered chaos of the industry, specifically in terms of the strikes and the fallout therein. I do the best I can with what I have, but I so often find myself trapped in a labyrinth of the state of the world as it finds me. You'll notice this program now features ads on every episode. This is thanks to my writing skills and pitching effectively to the podcast powers that be. Every listen counts, and every one puts a few cents in my pocket. Thank you so much. I appreciate every one of you that join me here. I am truly doing my best to bring you the best podcast possible with engaging guests that will keep you tuning in. Currently, I find myself in some serious dire straits and a level of financial hardship I hope I never face again. I am very swiftly facing homelessness. I wish this were a joke or a bit, but unfortunately my time in LA has been a rough road that has led me to some incredible joys, but even more debilitating lows. I have lived here in the same place in LA for 6 years, and now, due to a myriad of circumstances, mostly due to lack of work, the ongoing poor state of the entertainment industry, and the outright lack of employment all around, I am currently in a position that is me pretty much penniless and rocketing towards living on the street. If you may be wondering, no, I have no family or friends who can help. Any friends that may be able to have already helped in the past, and that's no longer an option. My credit is in the toilet, so I cannot get a loan of any kind. And though there may be outlets to bringing in some kind of money in a hurry, it's already the first of the month. Rent is very high. Rent is due. And time is such of the essence that I have no idea how to forge a path forward without a money miracle from someone somewhere helping me from outside my current circle. I know a podcast isn't really the place for this, but with everything happening outside of my world and inside of my world. But if you may be open to helping me, perhaps investing in me and this little program, which I've built to something extraordinary, please reach out to me via the link in the show description. Every little bit helps, and I need more help than ever, as fast as it can be done. That's all I have in me on this one. Thank you so much for listening. I have many incredible guests coming very soon, and I hope you'll tune in. For now, that's all for this one. See you on the next one. Faux Real is hosted and produced by me, Devlin Wilder. I also coordinate talent booking. Logo design is by Chris Michaud. Social media is done by Oprah Helms. You can follow the show across social media at Faux Real Pod. That's F-A-U-X. The outro music you are hearing now is Dynamo Rainbow by Christian Leah. Faux Real is a production of Wilder Entertainment.